There are different ways of beating Skyrim. Some like the calmness of sneak archers, while others just go bashing stuff with warhammers. I hate everything. So that's why I'm going to beat Skyrim naked and afraid. No armor, no weapons, and stuck at level 1. So let's find out. Can you beat Skyrim naked and afraid? Since I have no weapons, all I can do is attack with my bare fists, so that's why I chose to be a furry, because they deal additional damage with their claws. After not listening to what the Imperials said, I ran through Alduin, ignoring him because he isn't worth my time. I joined with Hadvar because Ralof is stupid, let him remove my shackles, and I ran through the entire tutorial because I was too afraid to fight with anyone. After leaving the tutorial, I took everything from Hadvar's uncle and I just ran to Bleak Falls Barrow. Since I am actually a coward, I just speedran the dungeon. I killed Arvel the Swift and took his claw, and I ran, like a coward, again. I opened the door and I tickled the Draugr to death. I was literally soiling my pants because it was scary as hell, and when I took the Dragonstone, I just left. After reaching Whiterun, I talked to the man and I gave that 9-year-old man-child the Dragonstone. I got the mission to kill a dragon, but I just realized, why be scared when you could just tickle the scaly reptilian? After that dude was tickled enough, turns out I'm a scaly reptilian born. Now I have to go find the Greybeards. So I climbed up the mountain, learned some ways to scream, and I was given a mission to retrieve a horn. And as I said before, I ran. Turns out some random woman that isn't so random took the horn. She tells me to go kill a dragon. And I don't know why I had to listen to her, but I did it. Now the random not so random woman tells me to infiltrate the Thalmors just to find out if her theories are right. She literally thinks some high elf know-it-alls could bring back the dragons. She's definitely on something, and I may be wrong, but I think I'm right. Okay, so I approached Delphine and Catalyst Farm, and it turns out I have to wear clothes to the Thalmor party. I was devastated. Still am. Well, what can you do? I got to the Thalmor embassy. I asked that drunk person to create a distraction so I could infiltrate it easier. And now the suffering will begin. Since I am level 1 with no armor or weapons, I can't kill any of the guards, so all I can do is run. So basically, I reached the prison basement, but 3 guards were just killing me for who knows how much time. I died a ton. But I managed to run around and kill them. I got the information, got the key to leave, and I left. I came back to Delphine, I told her the info about Esbern, and she sent me off to Riften. She told me to speak to Brynjolf, but I already knew where to go, so I just went straight to the Ratway. I killed some Thalmors, then I talked to Esbern and we left, killing Thalmors on the way. Esbern and Delphine had their little reunion, and Esbern talked about a way to beat Alduin, a thing called the Alduin's Wall. We went there, killed the dragon, and we found out a way to beat Alduin. It's some sort of shout. Well, of course I know it, so I just went to the Greybeards. They felt it's finally time for me to meet their master. They gave me 3 words of a shout. Clear skies. I climbed up the mountain using the shout to clear the way, and using Lydia to kill the ice wraiths because, well, I don't want to die. I met Parthenax. Cool dude. He gave me the fire breath shout. He told me some deep things, and that I need an Elder Scroll. So, I went to the wizard in the north, I think he's a wizard, and he also told me some deep things, but he was more crazy. He gave me the location of the Elder Scroll, so I just left him at his ice cave. The next thing I wanted to do before going to Alftan was to find a better follower. So, I went to Riften. I hired the mage named Mercurio. He's a strong guy. After hiring him, we journeyed from Winterhold. We met some guys that had 2 dead bodies near them. They were calling to me to come over. I thought they'd be bandits. Turns out, they are something worse. Vampires. I had to kill them, Then we reached Alfstand, and because I don't want to be tortured, I just used the lift to get down to Blackreach. Yeah, I know, the gate to the lift is locked, so that's why I had a bowl and I walked through the gate. It may be considered exploiting, but I don't want to torture myself, I just don't want. I used the lift to go down, and I was in front of another challenge, a locked door. I didn't have any lockpicks because I didn't bother bringing some, so I took a basket and I also walked through the gate as well. So I ran through Blackreach as well, did the little puzzle to get the Elder Scrolls, and I went back to the throat of the world. I used the Elder Scroll, watched how the three amazing looking people sent Alduin forward in time. I learned the Dragon Wrench out as well, and when I came back from the flashback, Alduin attacked me. I defeated him, but it took me 30 minutes. All I did was shout Dragon Rend at him to stun him, while Mercurio did all the work. Alduin fled, and I had to find out where he was located. So Parthenax proposed an idea to trap a dragon in Dragon's Reach, and so I could interrogate the dragon. So I went to Jarl Balgruuf, and he said that with the war going on, he can't do it. So I went to Arngeir to offer him the idea to make a peace council or something like that for a temporary truce. He agreed, and I was off to make the Stormcloaks and Imperials have a truce. First, I went to Ulfric, and he was talking about invading Whiterun, which was suspicious, but he agreed to the peace council. And when I was talking to Tullius, he was speculating that the Stormcloaks are planning on invading Whiterun, which was right, but he also agreed to come. I had to listen through this whole gathering. It went normal. After it, Delphine told me to kill Parthenax because he betrayed Alduin, so he could betray us. So I just threw her off a cliff. I went to Whiterun, called the dragon, trapped the dragon, and rode the dragon to Sovngarde's portal. I ran through everything. I actually had to kill some Draugrs because puzzles weren't letting me just run through. I also had to kill my second Draugr overlord, which was easier than I expected. After I left to go to the portal, I bolted because I didn't want to fight the dragon priest. When I came to the Hall of Valor, I met Tsun, who challenged me to a fight. I didn't have Mercurio, so I just used Fire Breath and the Fire Spell. It worked. I met the three amazing looking warriors, and I went to fight Alduin. We used our combined Clear Skies shout, and Alduin accepted the challenge. Like the last Alduin fight, I just shouted at Alduin with Dragon Rend, and something amazing happened. Alduin always shouts a meteor, and a meteor hits Tsun. So Tsun joined the fight, and we defeated Alduin, his soul going up into the sky. I went back to the mortal world, and all the dragons were free. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, because this was one of the best challenges I have ever done. See ya.
That's not right, losing whole days like that. If you're looking for passage to... it's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Look, I'm sorry about your troubles. Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately. Well, here we are. Welcome to Ravenrock. Just be careful here. Things aren't what they used to be.